Right now, the date, 16th June 2025, it's a Monday. We are right now in the midst of this Iran-Israel war, okay, which seems to be taking up all the headlines from every single newspaper, whether it's BBC World, CNN, Al Jazeera, TRT, any news channel, Indian, international, whatever. You know what is interesting? You know what is at least interesting and intriguing for me? It is not this war. It is not, um, like how Israel is to say when Israel was attacking Palestine, Israel has a right to protect itself. Now, obviously, Israel attacked Iran first. And now it's saying, oh, we have a right to defend ourselves. Iran is also attacking Israel and saying, yeah, we also have a right to defend ourselves. So it's pretty ironic, comedic that this phrase, we have a right to defend ourselves, is being used back and forth. So this is not what I want to focus on. And neither is this a kind of political commentary, okay, video, because I'll be honest with you, I know as much as about the Iran Israel war as much as maybe a school student would know if he just Google searches Wikipedia. Okay, so I know the same amount of information you know. But what is interesting, this is what is interesting. Okay, in my WhatsApp group, na, in my WhatsApp group, which is open for anyone to join, there are one group which is open, other groups which are like only verified members can join. It's so incredibly fascinating that, like, before, I'll give you an example. Before, there was this Israel Palestine war, which was being talked about, the Air India flight that crashed. Okay. So, whenever there is a incident, no, the people's discussion about that topic spikes up. Like when Israel Palestine, back and forth was going, people always comment on that. It was nothing great. But when the Air India flight crashed, everyone was discussing about this. Everyone was sharing videos about it. Everyone was sharing photographs about it. Everyone had an opinion about it. Okay. Let's say around 200 or 300 comments were there. Maybe in a day, say 1,000 comments would be there. Okay. About that particular topic. Then this Iran Israel drama started. All of a sudden, the people are only talking about that, videos about it, photographs about it, news links about it, and more than 4,000, 4 to 5,000 messages per day, per day. Okay, in this WhatsApp groups. Okay, thankfully I've shut off the notification. Others, I think my phone would not stop. T T T T T T T T. Okay, that is sorted out. Now here's the thing: in the self-improvement group, self-improvement, the mastermind mentoring, there are people who share, worthwhile content. There's only one or two messages. There's only one or two people interested, like active, like they just share. But on the other side, my goodness, the level and intensity of interest. There are a couple of 21-year-olds, there are a couple of 30-year-olds, and there is a few 50-year-olds. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. From Saturday until now, Monday, I can swear, I can raise my right hand and swear, right from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep, they are giving comments about what is happening. They have so much of interest, so much of passion, so much of expertise on analyzing the Iran Israel conflict. A 21-year-old, okay, Indian, you would actually think that they are making a living out of this. You would think that they are some newsroom, newscast, or they must be some professional, man. Or you'd even think, you'd suspect that maybe he is getting money for every post he sends. That is a level of engagement, interest, passion, focus. And I don't read those comments because it's too much. As it is, I have to do my research, I have to read new content. I'm a content creator. So I have to choose where do I wish to spend my time on. So just imagine after you get like, 1,000, 2,000, or 4,000, you just go right up to the end. You don't read anything. I ask myself, like, how would you succeed in life? Seriously, I ask myself, how would you succeed? How would you accomplish anything in life if this is the amount of time, effort, money, creativity that you spend on such irrelevant topics? Like, you know, here's a simple question I'll ask you. The Russia Ukraine war, the India Pakistan war, the Iran Israel war. Okay. Let's say you focus on all this for one full year, busy sending comments, reading news, watching articles, no, reading articles, watching the news, listening to experts talk, debate. 1 year you focus on all this. Would it help your career? Would it help your bank balance? Would it help your brand? Would it help your intelligence? Would it give you any new skill? Obviously, and the answer is no. I know I sound like a grandfather saying this, but do you see the wastage of time, effort, money, and your life on something that would have zero contribution to your future? I know some people will say that, oh, it's much better than at least playing a video game, or it's much better than watching TikTok or Instagram reels. Yeah, you're right. It's depends relatively on what you compare it to. Like if you were to compare it to Instagram reels, where girls with boobies are dancing and cute pets and all that. Yeah, maybe news would help you a little bit more, but then how much of it? Like, do you think in the interview they're going to ask you, okay, what happened? What is the latest update on Israel and Iran? How many casualties died? How many buildings got bombed? What is Ayatollah, whatever, Khomeini or President, Prime Minister Netanyahu, what are they discussing? Uh, See, you can call me a hypocrite and say, hey, man, you created the group. And no, I created a community. I give you the freedom to choose, comment, decide what you want to do in that community. But it fascinates me that in a day and age where there is so much of information, so many options, so many things you can do, instead of focusing on something that will help you, like even if you go to the gym and you build your physique, or at least that will help you. Or if you're playing a game, video game, I know this can be debatable. At least it'll sharpen some analytical skills of yours. Okay, if you think analytical skills helps you in political commentary, fine. But I personally don't see any benefit anyone will get by discussing non-stop about news. I just feel it takes you into a world of escapism where it's like creating this virtual avatar or this virtual game where you're someone else, and you feel engaged, your senses take you there. And then once after it switches off, you come back to your life, you realize, oh, it's boring, it's monotonous, it's problems I can't solve. Okay, let me escape this once again and go there. You're not going to grow, man. You're not going to grow, you're not going to evolve. And if you continue this way, you'll see other people achieve bigger salaries, have a better career, progress in life, while you will remain in the same spot for God knows how long. And then, when you see other people's enjoying a better life, you can only bitch, moan, and groan and wonder, why didn't you succeed? I really feel bad. I kind of feel sad for All these youngsters who are wasting their lives on social media for this pointless, non-stop rubbish, It's sad. And it's not just 20-year-old, it's 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-olds. I mean, don't you have a target? Don't you have a focus like an Olympian will only focus on his physical, say a boxer or a fighter or someone who's appearing for an exam? At least they have that intensity, a goal, a worthwhile thing to achieve. But these chaps on social media, just killing your life, you're wasting it. And social media, thanks to its scientists who work for these companies, their job is to get you addicted. And they make the news sound so interesting, intriguing, informative. They just want to pull your attention and put it there on their website, on their content, on the social media engagement. That's how they make money, right? Guys, whoever is watching this, please don't waste your time and waste your life. You have only one life. You'll never get it back. You will never get the time that you waste. You'll never get it back. Choose where do you want to put your effort, your time, your money, your attention. And the only way you can get clarity of that is if you have a worthwhile goal that will help you have a better life. You don't have a worthwhile goal, then you're going to waste time like this on social media, and seriously sad to see, man. That's all I can tell you. All right. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Will a good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. You guys take care.